What's up, my randy dandies? Today I'm going to show you how to make this cool lava bridge that will let you pass over a pool of lava with ease and then close it behind you so that the dude chasing you burns and screams and yells as you walk away and dance. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make this thing. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a good location to put your bridge. Now, I recommend putting it somewhere where lava naturally occurs, like in a cave or underground somewhere, and not on the surface, so somebody doesn't see it and think, huh, this dude's probably got a bridge under the lava. Here, let me check it out. Because that would obviously defeat the purpose of the lava bridge. Now, after you found a good place to build it, I am going today be building mine 6 wide. You can build yours as wide as you need it to be, and then as far back as it needs to be to get to the other side of whatever gap you're trying to fill. Now, after you cut out 6 wide, you're going to want to go down 4 deep, and then I will catch back up with you guys when I'm 4 down. Hallelujah! It's a miracle! Editing is amazing, isn't it? Alright, so now what you can see what I'm doing here is taking out the 2 very far side left and right blocks, and you're going to want to do that on both sides. Now, once we've done this, we're going to put down redstone repeaters, as you'll see here in a minute, and then those will go directly into the bottom of where the pistons will go, and then we'll follow that up with some redstone behind it. Now, while I'm doing this, I just want to quickly explain where this might be a good place to, or why this might be a good trap or bridge to have. Say you're underground and you have a cave system or whatever, and you have, say, a chest with a bunch of valuables on the other side of a lava pit. You can then access them, and nobody else can with your secret hidden lava bridge. You're so diabolical, you sneaky little bastard. Alright, I love you either way. And I also would like to point out the guy who asked me to do this is right here on the screen, and he just wanted to know how to make a lava bridge, so I'm showing you that now. Alright, so now that we've finished all the redstone wiring down there on the bottom, what we're going to do is we're going to take sticky pistons and place them face up on top of the one little middle section that we did not cut out. Here I'm doing it too wide, but you can make it as wide as you want. And make sure that you do not put a sticky piston in that back corner like I did not there. This is going to be vital to making sure that the system works and that the lava recovers it, and I'll show you all that later. Alright, so now that you have all the sticky pistons down, go ahead and put dirt over the rest of the sticky part of the pistons, like I've done there. And now we are going to connect the wires from both sides back here in the middle, just like we did on the secret base entrance video that I made a while back. Alright, so now you can see simply we're just going to be connecting the redstone like so. There we are. And now we're going to be as well making the same system that we did in the secret base entrance. There you can see that it works alright and that the current makes it all the way down. If the current does not make it all the way down to the very end piston, just go ahead and smack a couple of redstone repeaters here, and it should work alright. Otherwise, you're going to have to modify your system down there to ensure that the current goes the entire length. Now, it doesn't matter where you build this next system, just make sure it's hidden and that you have enough redstone to make it all the way from the system to the bridge. Essentially, what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to switch the current from an on-off state from either handle, either the one on the side of the bridge that you're on, or on the original side, or on the opposite side. Essentially meaning that you can toggle it on and off from both sides. Sorry if I made that confusing. Alright, so now you're just going to dig down, I don't know how many that was, 4, 5, and then you are going to build this system. You can actually dig down, I think, 1 less than I did here, but that's alright either way. Now what we're going to do is we're going to punch a hole right there, pow, in the dirt, put a redstone torch down in there, and then put a piece of dirt on top. Then we're going to put a piston over here, a normal piston, not a sticky piston, and then another piston on that side with a space in between, followed by 2 dirt blocks, one on top and one off to the side, and then a redstone torch on each side. Now you can take some redstone, make sure you wire it up on top, and make sure you do it exactly like I just did it there, otherwise it might not work. Now you can see here, this is how the system actually works. The output over there is on, and then we toggle the lever there, and it turns it off. We toggle it again, and it turns it back on. Now it's important to note that since we are using a lever, you do have to hit it twice, and hitting it once, as you can see here, does not toggle it at all. You can use a button as well, but for the system that I'm doing, I find it easier because I don't have to worry about it being in the way and having to put the button on a wall. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we just need to simply connect the output of the alternator to the input of the lava bridge, which is the area where the two piston areas connected, and I put that torch and you saw them all simultaneously lift up. And the output is that area where you can see the redstone wire lit up next to the system we just built. So let's connect those, and then we should be good to go, and then we just need to put down the switches. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got the output connected to the input, and it should work alright. So I just put down a redstone repeater there, and now you can see that since the input is on, the lava bridge pistons are extended, and you can cross the bridge. Let's go ahead and put down a lever here, toggle it, and see if it goes down, and yes, it did. Let's toggle one more time to make sure it's working alright, and you can see the pistons are extended, and the bridge works well. Now, if yours doesn't do this, you're going to want to look back and check and make sure that the wiring has the current going all the way, and if the current doesn't go all the way, go ahead and put down some repeaters, and it should work alright for you. Now that we've got this thing working well, we're just going to set up some switches on both sides of the bridge so that we can toggle it from both sides, and we'll put in some lava, and we'll call it good. So let's go! Alright, so essentially what I've done here is I've just dug from where the alternator is, and now I'm going to wire redstone from the top down to where my switch is on the other side. Now, what you can do and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to put dirt from the wall up to the top section like I did just a second ago, and then wire your redstone directly to that. Now you can see here I'm going to place a button in a hidden location. Hide your button. It doesn't make any sense to make this secret bridge and then have your button blatant. Or I guess in this case I'm using a lever. So I think I'm going to put it over here in this corner. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. Right there. And then I'm going to wire the redstone up to it like so. And then when I flip that, it should effectively toggle the either retraction or extraction. Extraction isn't a word, but we're going to pretend it is because I don't know the actual word for it. The extendedness of the piston. Now, I know for a fact that I do not have any redstone repeaters in there, so the current as of now is not going to reach down there. So let me just cover this up really quick, and then I'm going to go smack down some repeaters and allow the current to make it all the way to the end so that I can effectively use this. So I'm just going to put down some repeaters, and then I will catch back up with you when I have this completed. Alright, so now that we've got that all wired up, let's check and make sure it works. And you can see right now it is down. Let's go ahead and hit the lever twice. Like so, alright, and it's up. So you can see that that does work alright, and all we need to do is wire up the other side so that we can either toggle it up or down from both sides. Now, an important thing to note when you're wiring it is that when you put down the repeaters, make sure that the repeaters face from the lever to the alternator in the middle. And also make sure that when you wire it up, that the wire goes directly on top of the alternator and not like on one of the torches or something like that. So make sure it goes right on top like you just saw there, and make sure that the repeaters face away from the lever and toward the alternator like I have there. And if all goes well, you should be able to hit it. You can see it's down. Let's hit it again, and it's up. So you can see it works perfectly, absolutely fantastic. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cover this all up. We'll put lava in. I'll show you guys how to put lava in, and then you should be good to go with your first and own lava pit. Or lava bridge, not lava pit. Yeah, lava bridge, woo! Alright, let's go. Alright, so as you're finishing up, patching up your whole area, make sure that you patch up the area with the wires. If you don't patch up that area, when we put the lava in, you're just going to burn it, and that's going to defeat the purpose. So make sure that you cover it up, and when you've done that, it should look something kind of like this. Now you're going to need some dirt, and you're going to put it in the corner and put it along the top edge like I'm doing. Now you're going to do this so that you can use substantially less lava to do the same job and create the same effect. Now you can see here that we're putting lava directly on the blocks themselves. This is so that when we take away the blocks, the lava will not only cover the path, but it will also fall back and cover the back area as well. So I've gone ahead and put lava on both sides, so let's check and make sure that this thing works alright. Let's just go ahead and hit this twice and see if it'll pop up out of the ground, and yes it does. Now you can see that we can cross the bridge just fine, and then we'll go to the other side, hit it, and it will recover up. Now after we've done this, we can remove the rest of the blocks, and we'll be left with our entire lava area that we originally started with, the entire 6x6 area. And this will be a massive area of lava that most people will be afraid of if they just came across it, but not you. Because you, my friend, have a bridge under there and a secret hidden lever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys put this to good use and burn some people. I don't condone burning people. But if you do it in my name, because it's good for you. Alright, so yeah, there you go. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. If it did, let me know down below, and leave some more suggestions for other things you guys like to see built. I do really actually take you guys' suggestions and build those things. Hopefully you guys have seen that in the past, and I really do appreciate the comments. So the last thing here is just that this guy really wanted to know how to build a flaming penis for whatever reason. So here you go, dude. I'm not going to show you how to build it, but here's what it looks like. Oh, one last thing. Again, I keep saying that. But you can see here that this is what happens if you do not have that little corner piece in there. So if that happens to you, just know that you need to have that corner piece gone without the piston rather than with the piston, because if you have it there, then it doesn't recover it up because there's no lava corner for it to pour into. So anyway, I will see you guys all next time, and I love you.